turnout, we must have had quite a few grants because there's some folk really interested to know. But there is wee bits of thanks to go to certain people, as I say, like the big companies. But there's other people behind the scenes who long ago helped us fill in grant forms. There's other people who told us if you put timber panels on the walls, maintenance free. If you put on a certain type of floor in the gymnasium, you've only got to buff it and it'll last for 40, 50 years. Without their skill and expertise, it wouldn't be as good as that. So we're really eternally grateful to all the different people. Now, I was talking to a lady a few minutes ago and says the Brunswick Boys Club, and then it was the Brunswick Youth Club, and now it's the Brunswick Centre. So we're moving on, we're progressing. We're doing as best we can. It's all sections of the community. You can have a wedding in here, have a good dance, have a fundraising dance. It's open to the whole community. It's not just exclusive to the wee Brunswick inner circle. It is here for every section of the community to be used, and we hope they will use it. We've put in facilities for the disabled, we've put in facilities for the ladies, we've put in new facilities for the gents, we've put in new ramps, we've conformed with all the rules and regulations, we hope, regarding everything else. And if somebody's always thinking monetary value, well, at the moment, in the last 7 years, what you'll see in the whole club has cost under £200,000. And I think we've done really well, because I know you couldn't build a building like this for this type of money. And it's here, and we've got the lease for another 25 years, so it'll be here for a while. So I'm going to be quiet, and some folks say thank goodness. And hand over to the former chairman, Mr John Lyle, who has been associated with the Glasgow Area Union of Boys Clubs, the Youth Clubs, and the Brunswick for a good few years. And he would like to say a few wee thanks to the councillor who fought our battle about 7 years ago to get this club tonight.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. Mr. Lyle.
Sprung this on me just about 5 minutes ago, and I think it was very unkind. But having said that, I've been connected with this organisation for about 30 years, and it's certainly moved on. There's no question of that, and I think tonight you'll all be really amazed at the progress that has been made, and that, of course, is due to a lot of very dedicated people, and it is also, we are blessed with. You may not look it, but he's a good fairy, this one here. And he has produced the bag of gold that has managed to do most of the building here. And I have very much pleasure in asking Councillor Pat Traynor to open the new extension.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a word or two regarding tonight's meeting. We're meeting tonight to celebrate the fact that this extension has taken place, and it's going to enable the disabled to become abled, as it were. They are now equal to us who are physically fit. Now, it was a long uphill fight. For instance, when approaches were first made to Tony Worthington, now in Member of Parliament, they were conscious of the fact that we already had a community centre. There were other areas in Strathclyde where there was no community centre. Here was Springburn, once again, looking for something extra. There was a long 3-hour meeting that we had here, because Tony Worthington had to, he was chairman of the Finance Committee at Strathclyde. He had to convince this committee that there was a need, and he was talking to members of Strathclyde Council who had no community centre whatever. Whereas we already had one and was operating more or less 7 days a week. Well, as I said, this would not have been obtained in detail. It had to be a legal question. It had to get the authority and confirmation of the Home and Health Department in Edinburgh. Because we're talking about something in the region of 100,000, getting the legal question resolved as to who was the property owner, who had the title deeds, where was the plan, what was the details. We would not be meeting here tonight. I'm not taking any credit whatever, because I'm seeing this in his presence. Had I not got his assistance, we would not be here tonight. And therefore your vote of thanks is not to Trainer, but to Mr Lyle.
Before you declare it open, and we've got a wee presentation tonight. Now, doesn't matter what Councillor Trainer has just said, which is almost true. We have a presentation to the two people behind the scenes that did go out of their way. One, a city businessman who gave up a lot of his free time to go out to Strathclyde to plead our case and fight for the drawings that were made by friends of his and mine, and to Pat Trainer, who did get the jacket off and go in there and sort of a fight with Tony Wellington and all the rest of it. But you managed to survive that, and to Mr Lyle who survived that, we'd like to say thanks. Now, we just thought of a wee presentation, and we'd like to come forward now and present them. Mr Lyle, will you come over?
Well, I'll drink your health tonight, boys.
Anyway, after that, if we could just wander about, see what we've done, have another drink, and then we'll go through the main hall, and the majorettes are going to go on a wee display.
Oh,
Okay, it's up to you.
it's short by your sides.
No, I have not lost.
1, 2, 3.
The cleaners, the caretakers, the catering staff, and all the management staff, and especially to our own manager, John Lyle, who has put in his 35 years. And lastly, I'd like to thank the people down here and the people around about for their support for the Brunswick, and we hope it will continue into the 90s. Thanks very much.
You know you're on camera.
That's what I was looking
Did you get the camera? Keep it in the motor. I'll take it on. Kevin, what have we done?
We just wanted to see an operation of that thing, it was quite good there.
Go on.
Come on.
She's got the right shape for it, hasn't she?